a questo appuntamento così atteso a lungo. Come sapete, ogni anno la Biennale attribuisce 2 Leone d'Oro alla Carriera a personalità che hanno lasciato un'impronta sul terreno artistico della storia del cinema. Il primo Leone d'Oro quest'anno è stato attribuito in occasione della cerimonia di apertura a un cineasta straordinario, Werner Herzog, no? Che Francis Coppola ha definito un fenomeno senza limiti. Oggi celebriamo una delle attrici più amate dell'intera stagione del grande cinema hollywoodiano, un'icona indelebile, una stella che non ha mai smesso di brillare nel firmamento delle intramontabili. Averla qui con noi è un grandissimo privilegio, anche perché sapete che da molti anni non compare in pubblico. È un privilegio che ci riempie di gioia e ravviva l'emozione che hanno suscitato in noi i film che ha interpretato. A farne l'elogio un cineasta che non nasconde l'ammirazione confinata nei confronti di Kim Novak e che ha accettato di fare la laudazio in suo onore e che ringrazio moltissimo per aver accettato il nostro invito, Guillermo del Toro.
An important distinction to make when looking at Hollywood history is to evaluate the range and risks that a star takes when tackling a role. This distinction is not trivial. Many a star has a limited range as an actor or venture little outside their vehicle choices. Not so Kim Novak. One could hardly think of a more prestigious list of co-stars, directors, or films than the ones in her astounding biography and resume. Vertigo, which was recently voted the best film of all time, Picnic, Man with the Golden Arm, Pal Joey, Kiss Me Stupid, which is one of my favorite performances of her, Bell Book and Candle, and her other brilliant collaborations with Richard Quine, Pushover, Strangers When We Meet, which is beautiful and delicate and adult, or The Notorious Landlady, and Jane Eagles, which I love again as one of her best performances. So we have Hitchcock, Preminger, Wilder, Sinatra, Lemmon, William Holden. The names and statistics are truly impressive and basically the history of cinema. But most impressive is the fact that she was capable of projecting frailty, power, mystery, to appear ethereal, attainable, immediate, dynamic, or mythic and phenomenal. She can be a remote goddess, a tragic Gothic heroine, or a working woman on her lunch break. And with all those wonderful arresting performances, she always carries a little bit of mourning, a little bit of heartbreak, and a little bit of mystery. And always hides one aspect of herself on that character that never relinquishes to the audience. That mystique stays always there, private and concealed, pulsing under the surface and making her star presence more alive with that soulful current. She can tackle comedies, thrillers, dramas, melodramas with equal brilliance, and also importantly, she always seems sure of what she wants out of that role and what her contribution, her own music, is going to add to the symphony at hand. Not every star has this range. Not every actor commits to a film in the way she does. She agreed to the Vertigo fast and blindly, as much as she needed to in order to save the project from capsizing. She fused like in a yin-yang perfection with Holden, Sinatra, Lemmon, Stewart, or Kirk Douglas to nurture and elevate their own performances, because she is also an incredibly generous performer. Her will and faith in her craft survived, and is no small feat, the studio system, Preminger, and in a different way, Hitchcock and Wilder. Through time, this has made her performances her own, eternal and perfect. Remarkably, she also chose to slow down, to take a break at the peak of her powers, and to seek personal fulfillment, racing horses as a lyricist or a painter of surreal, dreamlike images in the solitude of Big Sur in California or later in Oregon. She returned to acting on occasion and by choice, but clearly favored a life of quiet introspection. All of this offers a clue to what her enduring power uniquely feeds from. She is eminently, painfully, openly human, and suffuses the soul of each of those characters and endeavors with her own frailty and shyness. Her vulnerability is made fulgurant in a giant screen because it magnifies itself right along with her immense gifts and talents. We all wonder, as an audience, to fare well, and like the most unforgettable stars, we want to help her to get there. We are very fortunate to have her here today amongst ourselves and to have the chance to celebrate this extraordinary actor and extraordinary human being. She has indeed fared well and endured, and now is our time to tell her thank you and we love you, and give a golden lion to the golden lioness. Please welcome Kim Novak.
Qualche applauso per questo momento.